Hello. Hope everything is fine. So, I want to talk about finding my voice before finding the whole tribe voice. The person who taught me this was actually a white teacher because she asked me, "What do you want be when you grow up?" And I told her that I wanted to be a voice for those who doesn't have voice, you know. So she looked at me, she said, "Come, let me talk to you a little bit." And she's like, "Do you think like you have a voice? You should find your own voice first in this world before finding, like, trying to save your whole tribe." Basically, that's what she was saying. And that's what I wanted. Like, when I was a child, I wanted to be the savior of my whole tribe. But now I've come to the conclusion that we cannot save the whole tribe. We have to save ourselves first. And for some of us who come from tribes, it is very hard to think like that, you know. It is very hard and very challenging, like, to think like that. You can go in this world and try to find your way first, find yourself first. It's very challenging, and it can be scary because you are now thinking differently with from the tribe you are from. We are born in those tribes, and sometimes we die within those tribes without having the opportunity to learn at least from other tribes. So if we don't have the opportunity, those tribes are kind of like prisons, spiritual prisons for us sometimes, because we don't have the opportunity to learn from other tribes, because there is just that invisible barrier that some of us we cannot cross. So if we cannot cross the tribe barrier, how can we cross the race barrier? All right, there is so many races that are put around, so many barriers, invisible barriers that are put around, that mankind is just hard for some of us to, yeah, to cross those barriers and to start listening or talking about, to other races or to other tribes, even within Africa. We are very privileged to be here in the Western world because you can see other tribes, and finally you can have a conversation with them without being having, like, pre-programmed information regarding such tribe and such tribe. And I just feel like finally we have reached a point now in mankind timeline where we are being forced to face each other's ugliness, goodness. Everything is just being put there in blast. Like, whoever who want to see, this is your time for you to see it. Whoever who want to learn, this is your time to learn it. And there is nothing really many of us can do. You have the choice not to join and just to witness whatever was it taking in place right now on world stage. But I feel like, although we don't want to participate, such as me, I don't want to be participating in any of these things they call, oh, this is race, this is tribe, this race. I don't want, I feel like I'm none of those things, and I'm just here. I want to participate, share my opinion. If you want, you listen. If you don't want, it's up to you. But at least I want to share these videos knowing that I know there are other mankind out there that have reached this point where they do not identify themselves with the meat suit. What I mean by meat suit is this thing they call your body. All right, because you can be spiritually connected with someone who's not of your race, who's not of your tribe. There is just this natural connection between you all. Why? Because I know you are from the same spiritual realm. Most of the time we truly believe that because we are all black, we are all from the same source, we are all from the same spiritual entities, we are all the same entities, but we are not. These bodies we occupied, they are just like any other vehicle. All right. You may be driving a white or a black, blue, yellow vehicle, but you know that vehicle is not you. Only mankind is dying to hold on its vehicle, like that's the only identity it have. But that's not true. We have a lot of identities beyond this body, beyond these colors they have put us within. When you are born, you do not cry. When you are a baby, you do not cry like, "Ah, I'm a white baby, I'm a black baby." For matter of fact, when a baby is crying, when they give you a sound of a baby crying, you cannot tell what race that sound is from. You literally cannot tell. Not only babies, there are other people who are being adopted in a different ethnic group than them. When they talk, when they open the mouth, and you don't see the picture yet, you don't see the video of who's talking, you cannot tell if they, you may be misled by what is coming out of the mouth, but the body itself is different. So all those are things that they are teaching us something as mankind. They are teaching us something, and we have to take advantage of such teachings. All right, we should not be scared of such teachings. I actually come to conclusion that as mankind we were very, very primitive, just few, like in 2000, you know before this internet, before all these, like before public schools and all that. When we were all just in your own little village, you never travel out of that village. We were very primitive because we did not have much knowledge, knowing that beyond us there is other mankind existing, and we still, as human, has habitat of this place they call earth, we still that primitive, thinking that we are the only habitant of this thing they call universe. That's also very primitive way of thinking. You should know, if you exist, somebody else exists. All right. If you are here today, somebody is coming tomorrow. This have to be like just normal way, daily way of thinking. If you are involved in this type of religion or in this type of worshiping activities, and know that in 1000 years this way of participating in your spirituality may not exist, and it's normal and it's fine, and you have to be fine with it, because all these things we call religions and cultures and all that, they are just man cultures, the culture of this world, of this timeline. All right, they only exist at this moment. Okay, I am being identified in this tribe I am in right now and today. It doesn't mean that my spirit may come back here being born in the same um in the same tribe. It may be in the same tribe, but maybe that tribe won't be called the name it's called today. So things change, and we are really at the beginning where mankind are discovering each other. All right, really. Like, do you see these videos of black people going in China, and people in China, even doctors, being surprised by black people? The only thing that can explain this is because those doctors themselves, they never went out of China. They have lived their whole life in China, and that's all they know. So when they see a new person, a new mankind coming on scene, That mankind is is speaking fluently Chinese, yet the body is not Chinese. That's disturbing from some people. It's like you have your dog having a conversation with you. Naturally, that the dog is not supposed to be having a conversation. The only person who's supposed to have a conversation with you is you, your children, and your wife. How come this dog is also having a conversation with you? And most Chinese people, I believe it's like that. They never saw black people. They know the only people that can speak fluently Chinese, Mandarin, or any other dialect are people who look like them. So having these like black young girls, black young men going there, having children with their daughters and their son, it's it's disturbing. It can be disturbing because they are human. So as a black person, you should not be shocked because people are shocked seeing you. Of course they are shocked because they are human. Okay, as human we are shocked of things that we don't understand. We are scared of things that we don't know. All right, so those are really very natural way of reacting of humanity, of men, of human. All right, it's the same way. Like I remember when these white people will go in African villages as children, we will run after them. We will touch the hair, touch the skin. Like we'll be like, this one look like us, but it's like the skin didn't finish to be well done. All right, and we will go and have this conversation. Why are we able to see the veins? Why are we able to see the veins? Like what happened? And then next day we will see these Asians coming. Any any Asians for us in that time was a Chinese. All right, but I'm pretty sure some of those people, they were probably Japanese, or they were Filipinos, or but for us they are just Chinese. All right, and it's not like we have something against Chinese. It's just like we are human. We like at this stage where mankind is at, we are like teenagers discovering the world around us, like we are learning who we are. That's the stage we're in right now as mankind. And it is a good stage for some of us who want to embark on the journey of learning, but it can be very disturbing for those of us who are being locked in those boxes, locked in those expectations they have had for some of you, some of us here. So the hardest thing for us is to find a way beyond the tribe, projecting yourself beyond your tribe. It's very, very hard, and it can be very hard, and it is very hard. Me sitting here recording myself on a video and splashing it on YouTube, I'm telling you, this is a sign of courage. I'm actually very courageous of doing this. Do you know how many women in my own tribes, they have so much things they can share? They are so smart. Even young boys, young girls, they have so many activities going on in their mind, but they cannot share it because that mold of being part of a tribe is still holding down from them. And when they decide to go in a new country, in a new culture, they go there, they go and find a new tribe. The church now can become that new tribe. And then it's also very hard to break through from that church and try and start living your life, because people are trained that if you don't follow the tribe leads, the tribe ways of being, you are going against the tribe. But that's not true. That's not true. If we are here as tribe, is because many through generations, they have tried, they did the unthinkable, something different from the tribe, and that's how the tribe was able to survive. And now we have entered a new stage on the world stage. a world where you have to bring something on the table. Like you literally have to know something to teach other mankind. What do you have to teach? It's no longer a place where you just being uh, carry around like, oh, this is a victim of this, please take care of this victim person. No, that thing is done. That thing is done. All right, now is the time where we are learning, we are teaching. Anything you know, you just blast it on internet, teach someone somewhere is actually waiting for you to teach them something. And I'm pretty sure you too, you are waiting to learn something from anybody. Do not be scared like, oh, this is a old white man talking, I cannot learn from this old white man. Man, do not worry about their body, do not worry about the skin they have. If they are saying something that's clicked with you, go ahead and learn it. Okay, do not worry about the skin of this entity. Oh, she's black, I cannot learn from her. My sister, you may be white. If I'm saying something that can change your life, please do not feel ashamed, just learn from me and continue with your journey. We are here, we are all on our different journeys, and we're on different point, okay, of our journeys. We cannot all be on the same journey, you know. So I feel and I see what is being going on right now. The physical tribes are being taken down while the spiritual tribes are being born. Those spiritual tribes will not have anything to do with the race. Meaning, what I'm spitting out of my mouth, this black woman mouth right now, will also work, and a white black man or whatever, Chinese, whatever, whatever they identify themselves with, should make sense to them if they are from the same spiritual tribe than me. All right, we have spiritual families, we also have spiritual tribes, and sometimes we find ourselves, our bodies is in this tribe but our spirit is in other tribe, you know, which is not physically black or which is not physically white. So we are here, we have reached a point where we are facing ourselves trying to find our own voice. And I would like to thank that teacher who opened my eyes in a very, when I was very young, letting me know to find my way first before trying to fit my whole tribe in that little place where I'm supposed to pass by myself only. I should find my way first, and when I reach there, I can now open the whole door for them to enter. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. So go ahead and learn. Learn as much as you can. For now, we have the advantage of having so much information out there. I'm pretty sure very soon those information will also go. We won't have the opportunity to have so much information around us. So let's go ahead and learn as much as we can. And cut yourself away from those like, oh, I'm this tribe, I cannot learn from this one. You're wasting your time. Literally wasting your time.